Mr. Bean from London. Let me introduce myself. My name is Lutfiana Pia from Karistator and Travel. Hope you enjoy your visit to Solo. How is your flight from London to Solo? Did you enjoy it? Just great. I am glad to hear that. You need help carrying your luggage? Yes, I call a porter. Alright, if you want go to the toilet, by outbreak your depart. I will call a porter first. Dibawakan barang bawaan dari London Group untuk dibawa ke bus Tour and Travel dengan plat AD5132 PH. On the bus, Karistator and Travel with number plate ID5132 PH. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Solo. Well, I'm so glad that today I can meet such great person from London. Hope you enjoy your visit to Solo. How is your flight from London to Solo? Did you enjoy it? I'm glad to hear that. Check your tensions first. When I call your name, please say yes or raise your hand. Mr. Alec, Miss Chris, Mr. Arthur, thank you for your attention. Before we start today, let's pray together. Pray over. Finish. Before we start our kitty today, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Lutfiana Pia. You can call me Lu from Karistator and Travel. I will be your tour guide in Solo. Next, introduce our crew today. We have Mr. Tono as the driver and Mr. Joko as the crew driver. Alright, Mr. Tono. We can start our trip today as the participation. Ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia has 3 zone time. They are the Eastern Indonesia zone time, the Central Indonesia zone time, and the last one in the Western Indonesia zone time. Ladies and gentlemen, Solo is located in the western port and 6 hours earlier than London, so would like you please adjust your watch in the Solo local time. Alright, now it's 12 p.m. dawn. Thank you. A tropical climate which has 2 seasons, namely the rain and dry season. Indonesia is currently entering the dry season. Solo is divided in the 5 districts, namely Laweyan, Jebres, Serengan, Banjarsari, Pasar Kliwon. The 5 sub-districts are divided into 51 sub-districts. To the north, Solo are Karanganyar and Boyolali districts. To the east of Solo are Sukoharjo and Karanganyar districts. To the south are Sukoharjo district. And the west are Sukoharjo and Karanganyar district. Currency is rupiah, so you can exchange it a money changer. The city of Surakarta or Solo was originally the Mataram Kingdom because of the Chianti Agreement on February 13.755. Mataram Islam was defeated because of the propaganda of Dutch colonialism. Then there was a split of the government center into 2, namely the government center in Indonesia and Yogyakarta. The history of the name of the city of Solo itself is because this area used to be of government with Solo streets typical of pine tree. As written in the Bharat Sangkakala, 5 restored Sana Budaya Yogyakarta, Sala comes from the original Java language. In the end, people know him by the name of Solo Kitty. Indonesia is Republic led by the President Joko Widodo. In Solo, there are Mayor named Gibran Rakabuming. Raka, who is the son of the president, he also comes from Solo. Solo has the bursary slogan which means clean, healthy, neat, and beautiful. For the sake of the tourism marketing, Solo takes the slogan of Solo Tourism, the spirit of Java, as an effort to image the city of Solo as the center of Javanese culture. Indonesia has modern transportation, namely motorbikes, cars, buses, trains. There is also a very unique traditional transportation in the form of tricks, delman, rainbows, jaladara, trains, and vehicles. Tricks of Pizza is an environmentally friendly transportation that does not cause population and requests can be taken by two friends. There is also a delman that this traditional two-wheel knit vehicle drawn by horses has existed since the Dutch colonial era and be ready by 2 or 4 people. Many of the horse-drawn carriages are available in Indonesia. Delman namely Andong, Bendi, Cimodo, Sado. The population in Indonesia has various races and ethnicities including Javanese, Arabic, and Chinese. Most of the people in Solo have brown skin and white eyes. The majority of the Solo population is Muslim, but there are also various religions, adherents such as Christianity, Protestant, Hinduism, Buddhism. Solo residents have a habit of eating with their right hand and not touching other people's hands. There is also the economy of the Solo community consisting of garments, the self-help from workers, entrepreneurs, industrial workers, construction workers, taverns, transportation, trades, and others. Solo, there are various tourist attractions such as the Kris Museum, the Raja Pustaka, Mangkunegaran Village, Kasunanan Village, Triwidu Market, Balai Kambang Park, Danar Hadi, Batik Museum, and many others. Sriwedari is a park complex located in Laweyan District, Surakarta City. Since the era of Pakubuwono X, Sriwedari Park has been the venue for the Selikuran night entertainment. Traditional. Sriwedari has also been the location of the currently the ownership of Sriwedari Park is a dispute between the Surakarta City government and the heirs of the KRM Joningrat family. Ladies and gentlemen, Solo has some famous traditional food, for example serabi, tengkleng, bubur tumpang, cabak rambu, and many others. In addition, Solo has traditional drinks such as wedang asli, wedang uwuh, wedang ronde, and wedang jahe and attach. Solo are traditional of salad is typical Javanese dish that has European influences and originates from Central Java, especially the city of Solo, Central Java. In Solo, there are various kits of souvenirs such as wayang kulit, blangkon, batik keris, antigues, and batik motif. Are parts of patterns that from the verb formwork, batik in the form of a combination of lines, shapes, and essence into a single unit embodies batik as a whole. The batik motif include animal, human, geometric, and other motifs. Batik motifs are often used to show someone's status. Batik is a hereditary traditional because of that often batik motif become the hallmark of batik production by chieftain families. The traditional Indonesia art that mainly developed in Java, wayang comes from word the Mahyang, which means leading to a spiritual spirit, deity, or good almighty. There are also those who interpret wayang as a Javanese term which means shadow. Wayang kulit is played by a dalang who is also the narrator of the dialogue of the purported character, accompanied by a gamelan music played by a group of Nayaka and songs sung by singers. The city of Solo has a new landmark in the form of a gate which is named Mahkota Solo. This gate is expected to be one the other characteristics of Solo. Mahkota Solo, or people often call it Mahkota Solo. Or Mahkota Solo is a city on boundary gate in the form of a crow Mahkota with Solo cultural architecture combined with modern technology, becoming a landmark for the magnificent city of Solo. Beautiful and easy to spot, located at a strike point of Adi Sucipto is on the Adi Sumarmo Airport Road, making it easy to see. Saya dari Karista Tour and Travel sudah melakukan observasi untuk memesan kamar hotel dengan jumlah 20. Please attention, after the administration and after the trip, each room will be district to inform you that you can also edit the location's facilitation, namely a spa, swimming pool, and restaurant. After that, the room keys are distributed.